Hey friends, Bowie here. Welcome to our medium intensity interval training session. Yeah. Before we jump in, I want to thank Drum & Street Services and Queer Space for all the help that they've given us in allowing us to make this happen. Good work, friends. You are awesome. And I would also like to acknowledge that this is being recorded on the stolen lands of the Wurundjeri people of the Kulin Nation. And we pay our respects to elders past, present, and emerging. Now we're going to start off today's session with a warm-up. It may be a bit familiar. It is the same warm-up as last time. You do what works in this warm-up, it works. So we do this warm-up. We're going to start at the top. We're going to work down. We're going to get everything nice and loose because we have some fun movements today, and what we want to make sure is that our bodies are ready to move. So we're going to start by looking up and looking down. We're going to go 10 in each direction. Remember, as we look up, we don't allow our neck to sink back. We're reaching our chin up towards the roof. And as we look down, we're tucking our chin down towards our collarbone, keeping our shoulders nice and relaxed. Let's go. We look up. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just noticing anywhere that you feel tight. 6. Make sure that you're not pushing past any sort of comfort. 7. We want to feel stretch but not pain. 8, 9, and 10. Keeping our shoulders down, we're going to take our ears and we're going to bring them down to our shoulder now. Now don't expect to get too much movement here. The necks aren't really designed to go too far in this direction. We're going to go to 10. So that's 2, 3, 4, and that's away. Remember, keeping our shoulders down. 5, they're not reaching up. 6. Does it feel relieving? 7, does it feel uncomfortable? 8, generally I find this one feels like I really need to be doing it. 9, and 10. Now these neck ones are all good ones to do just throughout the day, even if you've been working at your desk or sitting at a computer or anything like that, you're finding your neck's feeling a bit stiff. These ones are really great to run through just to help loosen everything up. So we're going to take our chin, we're going to line it up with our collarbone as best we can. Keeping our chin nice and level with the parallel to the ground as well. We don't want to be looking up or down with this. So looking right and then left. We're going to work 10 in each direction. It's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, keeping our shoulders facing forwards. 8, and keeping them relaxed. It's 9 and 10. Great. Moving on to our shoulders. Now there are 2 options here. You can shrug them back if you feel that you have a little bit of discomfort with your arms extended in a circle, or you can go for the full windmill arm. I will be going for the full windmill arm. We're going to go 10 backwards, then 10 forwards. We feel free to just do smaller shoulder circles with this. So let's go 1, 2, allowing a little bit of hip rotation here. 3, it's totally fine. 4, and then bringing your arm up past your ear. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10, and then bringing it forwards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Let's swap sides now. Starting backwards. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, and that's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and coming forwards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Excellent. Shaking it out. We're going to go to our wrists, keeping them up in front of our chest. Just makes it a bit easier. And we're going to circle inwards for 10. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You might get some clicks and pops, so long as they're not painful. Totally okay. Let's go back the other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Moving on to our hip circles. Placing our hands on our hips because it gives our hands a job. Putting our feet somewhere around hip width, wherever is comfortable for you. We're going to go push our hips forward as far as we can, all the way out to the side and around. You might get some clunky corners here, but as long as it's not painful, totally okay. It's 1. Let's go 2, 3, 4. Remember keeping our chest reasonably level and moving at the hips. It's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And then back the other way. 1, 2. This is quite common for both sides to feel different as well. So don't be a bit worried if one side's a little bit stiffer. That's 4, 5 maybe. Let's go 5. Why not? 6, 7, 8, 9. One more. That's it. Pushing our hips all the way around and back. And that's 10. Bringing our feet together now, or as close as we can to it. We're going to do our knee circles. So hands on the knees because it gives our hands a job. Making sure we're nice and balanced. If we need to bring our feet apart a little bit so we don't tip over, definitely do that. We cannot do circles if we are tipping over. So hands on the hips. Or hips, knees. I know bodies. Hands on the knees. Feet as close as they need to be. Let's go. 1, 10 circles to the left. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And then back the other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And we're going to finish off on our ankles with ankle circles. Remembering if you need to hold a wall, hold a chair, hold a trusty broomstick to keep you balanced for this, definitely do that. I'm going to bring our right foot up and we're going to circle inwards for 10. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then back the other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh my gosh, almost there. 8, 9, and 10. Awesome. Swapping sides. Also, don't be surprised if you have a bit of difference in balance between one foot and the other. That can happen as well. 1, 2. The more we practice, the better we get at this. It's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Back the other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Bringing our feet hip width apart now. We're going to do 10 squats. Hip width or wider, anywhere that is comfortable for you. Toes are slightly outwards. Hands come up in front of our chest. We dip our knees, push our hips back and down. 1, we're going for 10. 2, 3, that's it, nice and controlled. 4, getting down only as low as you can. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, one more, and 10. Amazing. Bringing our feet out wider than our shoulders now, like shoulder width, and then half again each side. Bringing our hands up in front of our chest. We're going to do some Cossacks. So we're going to have our left foot stays planted on the floor, toes pointing as forward as you can get them. Our right foot, we lift our toes up, we pull them back towards ourselves, and we shift our weight down to the left. 1, 2, we're going to alternate here and go for 10. 3, 4, nice and controlled. 5, getting out as low as you can, and that's good enough. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Coming back up to our starting position. Now we're dropping it down to the floor. Here we are, friends, on the floor. We're going to hop into our quadruped position, our trusty quadruped position. Hands are going to be just a little bit in front of our shoulders though at the moment. We're going to bring our feet into active feet, so curling our toes under so that the bottoms of them are on the floor, but our heels are up in the air. And from here, we're going to shift our weight up onto our feet and back away from our hands. We're going to push our chest down towards the floor and our heels down towards the floor. Then we're going to shift our weight forwards, drop our hips down to hover just above the floor as much as you can get them, looking up. And then coming back, we're going to do 10. 10 up dog, down dogs. It's 2. Nice and slow. Nice and controlled. It's 3. 4. 5. 6. That's it. Feeling the stretch. Pushing those heels down towards the floor. 7. We're almost there. 8. That's the way. 9. Last one. And 10. Coming back to the quadruped. Just sitting back on our heels to fix ourselves up. We're going to take our hands now, rotate our fingers outwards and around as far as they can go. Wherever they get to is where they get to. If you can get them to point to your knees, amazing. If not, still amazing. We're going to place our hands down on the floor and we're going to sit back down onto our heels. As you sit back down, you're going to feel the stretch intensify right up through this section of your arm, maybe even across the palm of your hand, in your fingers. You might feel tingles. You might feel like a really intense stretching of your skin. Whatever you're feeling is what you are feeling. So long as it's not painful, totally okay. We're going to sit in this for a rough 30-second count. They're all about the rough counts. A rough 30. If you're finding it too challenging to keep your palms on the floor, just sit back up off your heels a little bit. Allow yourself to have a little bit more stretch through the front there. It's not going to work if our palms come up, so it's a really important thing to make sure that they stay down. We're going to make sure our shoulders, we don't want our shoulders shrugging up here. Shoulders stay down nice and low as well. That's it. And we're just going to breathe in this lovely, relaxing position. That's about 30 or so. We're going to flip it over. Tops of the hands come to the floor. Fingers point to our knees again. This time we really want to make sure we're keeping our shoulders down and sitting back down onto our heels. This time we're going to feel it up through the front here, possibly under the tops of our hands and still even in our fingers. It's very interesting the way our body's sensation around it. I'm just going to sit here. Now, once again, rough 30-second count. Thereabouts. That's what matters. Close enough. It's going to help us. Just making sure you're breathing. Not having any tension in our shoulders because it doesn't allow our arms to really relax nicely. So shoulders are down nice and low away from the ears. Isn't this relaxing? It's not too bad. This is an interesting stretch. And coming up out of that, we're going to give our hands a nice little shake off. Coming back to our quadruped position, we're going to take our hands, we're going to bring our fingers to face inwards and put the backs of our hands on the floor. We're going to make sure that our hips are taking a bit of our weight now, so we're going to have those active feet again. bracing our toes up on the ground to allow ourselves to sit back on towards our heels a little bit, just enough to take the weight off our hands so that we can lower ourselves down, come back up, close our fist without pain, without discomfort, and without smashing our wrists into the ground as we lower ourselves back down. So we're going to go for 10 of these. That's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now we're going to keep our fists closed. Make sure our knuckles stay on the floor, taking as much weight off our hands as we need to comfortably lower ourselves down and back up, keeping our elbows just as close to our bodies as we each individually are able to do. So it's 1, it's 2, we're going to work to 10, 3, 4, it's 5, 6, 7, it's 8, 9, and 10. Finishing off, palms down on the floor. Fingers are going to stay stuck to the ground now, but our palms are going to lift up. So we're only going to lift up our palms as high as we can to keep our fingers down at all times. We're going to go for 10, 2, 3, you may not be able to get this high, 4, that's okay, 5, 6, only a little bit of weight on our hands here, 7, we don't want to have all our body weight resting on it, that's 9, and that's 10. And that concludes our warm-up. Now the fun begins. Here we are, friends. The first of 3 rounds that we're going to work towards. Each round is going to be 7 minutes long, and I'm going to break it down for you. So we're going to start. First exercise is going to be on the floor. We're going to be doing a plank, feet a little bit wide, and we're just going to be reaching our hands out in front of us just as far as we can without letting our hips swing about. We're then going to jump up as vigorously as you feel comfortable to and go into a split squat. So 1 foot steps back, chest stays up, hands in front of the chest. And we're just going to hold that position, working up and down. We're going to do 10 on one side, then we're going to swap, and we're going to do 10 on the other. For this one, if you need some support, chair, wall, anything like that around, feel free to grab that. I have a collection of stuff and accessories to help you out. Once we have finished our squat, we are going to drop it back down. We're going to do some push-ups. Now you have 2 options for your push-ups. We have a standard push-up. Feet together, hands under the shoulders, bring it down, coming back up. Or alternatively, if you have a bench around, if you have a wall, placing your hands on the bench, stepping back, pushing up from our bench. So they are our 3 exercises we're going to run through. Starting on the ground with our plank, split squats, push-ups. Alrighty, friends, are we ready? Do you have your equipment prepared? We're going to hop down to the ground and we're going to get started. Alrighty. Let's hit it. Coming up into our plank position. If you need to do this one from your knees even, totally okay. And we're going to go 1. We're going to go for 10. We're reaching out 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Nice. Standing up, we're going to split squats. Right foot's going to come forward first. Our left foot's going to step back. Chest stays up. I'm going to go 10. 1, 2. Just getting as low as you can to be able to get back up. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Keeping your weight over this back leg. 9 and 10. Swapping sides. Whew, feel that burn. Yes. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Dropping it down, we've got our push-ups. Now remember, if you want to do an incline push-up, you do an incline push-up. If you want to do these, you can do this. You can even do this from your knees if you like. However you want to do them. We're doing 6. So let's go. Eyes are forward. Squeezing your butt. The trick here is to squeeze your butt. Let's go. 1. Looking forward. 2. Keeping your elbows close to your ribs. 3, 4, 5, 6. Whew. Sitting back, giving yourself a moment because we are back into our plank extensions. Setting ourselves up. Remember, we're working through this at our own pace. So you work through for this 7 minutes, however you feel fit to. You can come through faster, you can go through slower. It's totally your decision here. We're going to pop back up into our plank extensions. So feet around hip width apart, hands under the shoulders. If you want to go from the knees for this one, totally go from the knees for this one. That is okay as well. We're going for 10. Let's go 1, 2, trying to keep our hips as stable as possible. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Oh, nice. Stepping it up in our own time. Oh, that is it. We are almost at the halfway mark already, friends. Yes. Split squats. Right foot forward. Oh, left foot back. Keeping our hands up in front of our chest. Keeping our weight on our back foot here. Going for 10. Getting down as low as you can. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. It's 5, halfway. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Stepping it forward, swapping sides. If you're finding you're having trouble with this, play around with this back foot where we're stretching it back to. If you're finding it a little bit unbalanced, you might either be a little bit too far back with your step or a little bit too close together. What we're looking for is a nice 90-degree bend at the bottom here and at the bottom here. Whoa. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, it's 5, 6, keeping our chest up, 7, we're almost there, 8, 9, and 10, stepping out of it, bringing ourselves down for our push-ups. However you feel comfortable to do these push-ups, that's how you do these push-ups. We have less than halfway to go, friends. We have just over 2.5 minutes. You are working through this so well. That's it, we push up, feet together, squeeze our legs, squeeze our butt, bring our weight over our hands. Everything's nice and solid. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Nice. Sitting back, giving ourselves a moment because we're only going at a medium intensity, remember? We are not high intensity around here. We're getting ready for our plank extensions. Working from your knees, working from even an incline bench if you feel comfortable to do it that way. It could totally work. Same way you would your push-up. Use your plank, you on the bench, raising those hands up. Before on the floor, making sure we're nice and level. Feet are hip width apart. We're going for 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's it. Standing up for split squats. Right foot forward, left leg back, hands in front of our chest. We have just less than 90 seconds to go, friends. Let's go. 1, weights on the back foot. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, that's it. 7, 8, 9, 10. Swapping sides. Remember, only getting as low as you get to. You do not have to get as low as I get, or anyone else who is maybe around you doing this. Right, back foot with the weight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, almost there, 7, 8, keeping it nice and strong, 9, 10. Oh, we've got 20 seconds left. Let's get our push-ups in. Let's get this done. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. That might have worked. Alrighty, friends. We're on to our next round. Have a drink, have some water, have a breather, let your heart rate come down, then we're going to do it again. Round 2, friends. I'm going to give a breakdown of what we're doing and then we're going to get straight into it. So we're going to start on the floor because floor stuff is great and getting up and down off the floor, very good stuff for you. We're going to start on the floor, on our side, knees bent at 90 degrees. You can use your arm as a headrest here. You're going to take this top knee about 2 fingers width up off the floor, hovering, or not the floor, off the top and bottom knee. We're going to hover it there. You can brace this hand on the floor and then we're just going to go up, we're going to go down, we're going to go up and down. And this is the movement we're going to be doing. Yes, so much fun. Once we finish these, we're going to step it up and we're going to do 4 jump squats. So feet are hip width or somewhere around there that is comfortable for you. Squat it down, bring our hands back, and then when we're ready, we're going to jump up as high as we can, landing back down to that bent knee position. Jumping as high as you can get. If you can't jump because you have knee issues, then you're going to do a slow squat down and a really strong drive up, but just coming to straight at the top. So squeeze the butt, straighten the legs, and standing tall at the top. There are 2 options. And then we're going to go back down to the floor for a Russian twist. So our legs are extended out in front of us, keep them together. We're just going to lean ourselves back a little bit. We're going to reach to one side and then the other. Making sure that we're twisting at the hips and we're not just moving our hands because this is not anything. We need to make sure that our shoulders rotate, tap, 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 tap. Amazing. So we have our groaners, our jump squats, our Russian twists. We're starting right here, getting ourselves into position. That's it. Alrighty, friends, let's do this. Head is resting on the hand. How many of these are we doing? 10 each side. Knees are bent, hovering there. And we're going to pulse. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then we're going to switch sides. We're going to sit it up. I'm going to rotate this way so I stay facing you because I'm pretty sure seeing the back of my head do this is probably not going to be very interesting for you. But who knows really. Bending the knees, 90 degrees. Bring that up to hover. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Making sure our knee and our foot travel at the same time. 7, 8, 9, and 10. That's it. Bringing ourselves up now into our standing position. We're going to do 4 jump squats or 4 just explosive squats. So our feet are somewhere around hip width apart, wherever is comfortable. We'll bring ourselves down and we'll bring our hands back. And we're going to do 4 in a row. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Nice. We're going to bring ourselves back down to the floor for our Russian twists. Extending our legs, feet together, squeezing our knees. We're going to recline back just enough to not feel like we're overloading our lower back here. Take your hands, delicate hands. 1, 2. We're doing 20. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Halfway. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Yes. 17. Almost there. 18, 19, 20. Yes. Now we're going back to our groaners. Guess why they're called groaners? They do make us groan. Arm under the head. Bent knees 90 degrees. 90-degree bend at the hip. Hovering 2 fingers just above that knee. I'm going to go 10 pulses. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Making sure foot and knee move at the same time. 8, 9, 10. Yes. Sitting up. Rolling over. Whichever works for you, do that. We're going to go again. 2 fingers width. Go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Yes. Coming up. Ready for our jump squats. 4 jump squats. Feet somewhere around hip width apart. Making sure shoulders are up nice and tall. We squat down. We'll bring our arms back because we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Nice. Or we're doing a nice explosive squat. Coming straight up, driving up. Nice and tall at top. Locking our butts out. Locking our legs out. Dropping our back down. Now for our Russian twists. Feet extended out, knees together. Knees together helps to keep everything kind of tight in here and not kind of shifting around so much, I find. I'm going to take our hands, I'm going to tap them, we're going to go for 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, almost there, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Doing well, friends. Coming back down to our sides. We are well past halfway, so let's keep this going. Remember, just at a nice, steady pace, at your pace. You can go faster, you can go slower. There is absolutely no need to keep up with what I'm doing. You work with you. If you want to keep up with me, bonza. If not, totally okay. We're set up and ready for our groaners. Plant our hand here to help stabilize. Hover that knee. Remember, our foot and our knee are going to all move at the same time. I'm going to go for 10 pulses. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Swapping over. Yes, complete with whooshing noises. Bowie rolls over. And we're ready to go again. 90-degree bend at the hip, 90-degree bend at the knee. Plant the hand on the ground. Hover that top knee. And I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Yes. Popping it up for our not Russian twist, jump squats. Jump squats, then Russian twists. Setting our feet up. Somewhere around hip width, it works for you. Standing up nice and tall, we always start with good posture. We squat down, we bring our hands back, and we're going for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nice. Now Russian twists. Coming back down to the floor. Got this. Doing well. We have less than 90 seconds to go, friends. Legs together, feet extended. We're going for 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Last 30 seconds. Let's go. We can maybe fit one side of groaners in. Yes. Plant the hand 90-degree bend. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, we're totally going to have time to get this other side in. I love it when things work out evenly. Let's do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's it, friends. Second 7-minute round down. We have just one more to go. So have a breather, have a sip of water, wipe that sweaty brow, and we'll get straight back into it. Here we are, friends. We have one more round to go. 7 minutes. We're going to start breaking it down. We're going to do mountain climbers. So on our hands, you're taking up my shot, mate. Come over here, little friend. I love you. Here. Come on. That is not the spot I said to go to. Starting on our hands. Hands under our shoulders. Our legs are back. Mountain climbers, so we're going to come up and just tap the floor in front of us and then come back. And if we want to add a little skip in there, we're going to add a little skip in there. We're going to go for 20. Once we've done our mountain climbers, we're going to stand it up. No sumo squats. So our feet are shoulder width, maybe times half again. Keeping our chest up. Standing nice and tall. Toes are slightly outwards. Want to squat down as low as we can. We're going to stand back up. Doing our sumo squats. And we're going to finish off this one. You will need a chair or maybe the front of your couch because we're going to do some dips. So whatever you are using, make sure it's against a wall so it doesn't slide away. Bringing ourselves forward just so our hips are hovering in front of the chair. Now to make this more comfortable for yourself, you can bend your knees up and plant your feet. Whatever's going to work for you. You can go from here or you can go from out here if you want it to be harder. We have our butt hanging off the front of the chair. We'll lower ourselves down, keeping our back as close to the front of the chair as possible and coming back up. Working the backs of our arms. If you have problems with your shoulders, I strongly recommend keeping your hips closer and bringing your feet closer to yourself and going from a much closer position with a lot more leg bracing. So we're going to run through those. We have 7 minutes to get through, starting with our mountain climbers for 20 on the floor. Are we ready, friends? Setting ourselves up, hands under the shoulders, bringing our feet out to the back, hip width. And we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Making sure we're staying nice and long as we step back, not allowing our feet to creep forward and we end up with pointy butts in the air and feet that are just a little bit out of control. Jumping up. We've got our sumo squats. We're going for 10. So our feet are just 1.5 shoulders widths. Toes are slightly out. Hands in front of us. We go for 10. Pushing our knees out to follow our toes. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Remember keeping our hips pushing back here. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Just going as low as you can. 10. That is comfortable. You don't have to try and get as low as I can. That's not what we're going for here. We're going for where you can get to. Having our chair close by now. Shift our hips forward. We're going to put our hands on the edge of the bench and just shimmy our butt out until it's just hanging off the edge. Now we're going to go for 10 dips. So we're going to breathe in and come down. Breathe out, come up. Creep just a little bit further out. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Straighten your arms completely at the top. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Awesome. Starting back down on the floor with our mountain climbers. That's it. We're just working through at a nice steady pace. Remember, you can speed it up, you can slow it down at any time you want. Working through what you can work through. Hands under the shoulders. Feet just wider than our hips. We're going to go 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Remember, you don't have to put that skip in there. You can just bring that leg up, step it back. Next leg up, step it back. Working at your own pace. Jumping up, we have our 10 sumo squats. We're just coming up on the halfway mark, friends. Doing really well. Feet are wider than our hips. Half again as wide as our shoulders. Toes are slightly outwards. Bringing our chest up. We're going to breathe in, come down. 1, 2, breathe out, come up. Going for 10. 2, that's it. 3, 4, it's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Bring yourself back to our bench, ready for our dips. Halfway down, halfway to go. Doing well. Keeping it nice and steady. Bringing our legs out or bending our feet and knees, however is going to work for you. And we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, halfway, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Nice. Whew, that's the way. Coming back down to the floor, ready for our mountain climbers. Planting our hands at shoulder width apart. Stepping our legs back so we're nice and stretched out here. We're going for 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Stepping it up for our sumo squats. Whew, those mountain climbers do get your heart rate up. Let's go, hands in front of the chest, feet shoulder width and a half apart, toes slightly out, and we're going for 10. So 1, 2, 3, 4, it's 5, it's halfway, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Working through our dips. We have 90 seconds left, friends. See if we can get through this all one more time. That's it, set ourselves up. Let's go 1, too close. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Nice. Straight back down. Last 60 seconds. Let's get these mountain climbers happening. Set ourselves up. That's it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Whew. Counting and doing those. It's an interesting challenge. Sumo squats, last 30 seconds. We can do this. 1.5 shoulders apart. Toes slightly outwards. Hands in front of the chest. Let's go for 10. This is going to finish us off. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, halfway, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. We are done. Woo. Good work, friends. Did well. Hope you all enjoyed yourselves. Have a drink. Give yourself a high five. Because you have just done something plopping amazing. Thanks for joining us. You will see us back here next Saturday for another medium intensity interval training session so you can move your body in a moderately paced way. Have a great day.